Good afternoon, welcome everybody, how are you? This is CraftWorld Live. I am really excited to be here today because we have massive savings. Have you been following CraftStash all week for the Black Friday deals? I'm sure you have. There have been phenomenal offers going on, and I am here today to give you a roundup of not only the best offers and a new stretch and save offer and explain that to you, but also to tell you what's left because things have been selling out left, right and centre. It has been so busy. We know the website's been really busy. Please persevere if you've had any trouble there, but you should be okay now. I think most people get in early in the morning. You're going to want to get these deals because essentially what I need to tell you about today is stretch and save, which is amazing. Basically, you don't need to feel guilty about putting those bigger items into your basket today, and this only runs until midnight, okay? So stay with me because you want to know all the codes for these deals. If you're putting, I will say hello to you in a minute on social media, don't worry, I'll quickly get this across. If you're putting £20 into your basket, £20 worth of craft items, you can save an amazing 10% simply by putting in the code 20SAVE10, and it goes on. The more and more you're spending, the more you're saving. I'm going to bring up those codes in just a minute. Let's say hello to a few people. So, hello, Sam Calcott, thank you for joining us. You are here. Hello to Mary. Hello to Carol Lewis. Hello from Liverpool. So I'm not in Liverpool. Sorry, Carol's in Liverpool. Hello to Gemma, to Sue Lloyd. She says hello to everyone. To Natalie Lewis. Michelle. Do you know what? Michelle, Michaela, you're both one after the other. June, there's so many of you I see every week. Thank you so much for supporting us, for being with us every week. I am demonstrating today. You've got me doing some demonstrations with some brand new product, which I'm really excited about. Now, talking of new product, this is where your stretch and save is going to come in handy. Let me show you this little clip. Okay, this is what stretch and save is all about. If you are spending £20 or more, you're going to be able to save 10%. If you're spending £30 or more, you're going to be able to save 15%. And if you're spending over £40, you're going to be able to save 30%. Okay, now, even bigger, do you want an extra 10% off of that as well? You simply need to use Amazon Pay. We know so many of you use Amazon Pay already. Simply use that payment method. You're going to get an additional 10% off of your order as long as you're spending over £30. Now, there's a few exceptions to these. I'll quickly run through them. So there are clearance items. You do not need savings on those already. They are rock bottom prices, so they are excluded from the sale. You also have anything from Tombow, Cricket or Copic in there, so those products are excluded. But we very regularly have additional sales on those anyway, so keep an eye out for those. Okay, now shall we go through some of the new product first of all? Let's come down to my desk quickly. Let's have a look. Let's start with Phil Martin because I've got two different items from Phil. We have just launched very recently, and of course one of the things that you can be using your stretch and save for is the Sentimentally Yours. This is the 4th premium magazine that he has brought out. Now let's take a quick look inside because we have so much inside these magazines. We have a few of these on the website. In fact, if you are looking for additional items to bump up your basket to use stretch and save with, box kits like these premium magazines where you get additional items as well as, of course, the magazine with all the inspiration. These are well worth it. Okay, so Sentimentally Yours. Phil Martin has put together this amazing magazine. Let's take a quick look at this first. I don't like to flick through these too much for you because I want to make sure that you are getting a surprise. You're not seeing everything. But let's just have a very quick peek in there. We've got interviews. Oh, we've got backing papers as well. I wasn't aware of those, actually. I've not been through this magazine yet. Beautiful backing papers. We've got very much a New Year sort of theme running with this. As you can see, New Year's cards. So beautiful cards in there. Lots of photos, step-by-step instructions, lots of different products as well. Excuse the focus on my camera. I do apologise for that today. I'll try and keep everything down low because it's having a little bit of a Friday moment today. So in addition, you're going to get, let's try, can you see that? The stamp set, that is absolutely gorgeous. So I am loving this stamp set because we've got all these amazing words in one large piece. So this is like a background stamp. So we've got amazing, fabulous, awesome, sparkle, celebration, good times, memories, yippee, perfect for your New Year's parties, but also perfect for a really fun birthday celebration, any celebration really. Talking of celebrations, we've got fireworks. These are not the ones that scare your pets. These are just the fun, crafty sort. So we've got an embossing folder here that has the firework effect in it. That is included in the kit. We have dies as well. So we've got the dies to create the dandelion heads, and then we've also got the sparkling die too. Not only that, this is my favourite, in fact, this is my favourite piece. The A4 stamp set. It's amazing. So, all of that and the magazine kit, you can be saving a huge amount. So, pop this into your baskets. Pop that in with some other items. Make sure you're spending over £20. You're going to save the £10. And then maybe you want to add a few more items and you can be saving even more. Like I say, stretch and save. It's everywhere. I don't know where to put me. I've got so much to show you. So let's move on. Now, sticking with Phil Martin, have you seen these? They are beautiful. I'm actually going to be demonstrating those very, very quickly. I'm going to run through a few of the new products and then I'll do a demonstration with these. These are the beautiful Colour Me Happy stamps. They are amazing. 2 sentiments, 2 large stamps in each one. Different phrases. So we've got live life in full colour, create your own destiny. And then we've got because you are fabulous, you are just amazing. You are all amazing. All of you who have been supporting us on CraftStash and CraftWorld. We're over on YouTube Live as well, which is really exciting. So wherever you prefer to watch, thank you for supporting us, for commenting. But do make sure you're sharing and tagging. I am here for around about an hour or so, giving you the big deals, making sure you don't miss out on anything. Talking about missing out, okay. I've got to tell you this at the end, but I want to tell you, for those of you who may be on your lunch break now and may need to dash off at 1 o'clock, maybe you've only just found us. Thank you so much. You know, we're pleased to have you with us. But there is going to be an extra special deal going out in the CraftStash emails at the weekend. Now, this is one you absolutely don't want to miss. Now, I'm going to be really naughty. I'm going to give you a little hint. How would you like some craft items for £1? That's all I'm saying. Hopefully my boss didn't hear me say that. You need to be signed up to the CraftStash emails. It's really easy. Go to craftstash.co.uk, scroll down to the bottom of the homepage. There's a little sign me up for the newsletter bar. Just pop your email in. You won't miss out. If you're already signed up to the emails, make sure that you check your junk folder in case you don't usually see them come through, because this offer is too good to miss over the weekend. I cannot tell you about it now. I'm really excited. I will be waiting in the wings to purchase everything I've been wanting using this code that you'll get at the weekend. Okay, so make sure you do that. I'll remind you at the end of the hour as well. I didn't mention prizes. We have got prizes. So we are looking at Phil Martin. We are looking today at Tonic. We are looking at Paper Tree and Paper Boutique. Okay, we've got new items coming out of my ears, literally. But you can win a massive bundle of these. All you need to do is comment. Now, wherever you're watching, comment in the feed. We are going, I've got the lovely Maria standing. She's actually not standing in the wings today. She's in the office, but she's with me as such through the cyberspace. And she is going to pick some winners at the end of the hour, and I will be announcing those. So you will be winning a selection of the goodies that I am showing you today and demonstrating. So make sure you're doing that. There's always a huge competition that I'll announce at the end as well. So stay tuned. Now, shall we take a look at some Tonic? I am loving these as well. These are just released too. So, do you love Tonic? Okay, do you have a budget for the month? Yeah, most of us do, absolutely. Do you want to stretch that budget to make it go even further? This is where stretch and save comes in. Okay, so maybe you're putting a couple of these new items in your basket. We have got beautiful Verso Dyes. Now the Verso Dyes, they cut in, they cut out, you can layer them up. I love them. Now my favourite is one that I will be demonstrating, the hot air balloon. I adore this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But we have got hearts there, so we've got different themes. So this is a happy anniversary die set here. We have got as well the happy birthday with the cake. We have got large bag dies here. Now, these ones are absolutely huge. There's so much in here. This may be the sort of thing that's usually out of your budget. But how about saving that extra, using the stretch and save? You can absolutely be making sure you're saving more and grabbing those items you've always wanted. Okay, so the codes you need, let me put these codes up for you so you can see them. The code you need if you are online, if you're shopping online and you're wanting to save that additional amount, in the white circles there, if your basket is coming to £20 or more, you can save 10% by putting the code in at checkout, 20 save 10. If you want to save 15% and your basket comes to over 30, put in the code 30 save 15. But if your basket has gone over 40, and you know what, it's so easy to do because we've got so many new releases and your Christmas items as well, you can be putting in the code 40 save 30 and save a massive 30%. But add on an additional 10% off of that if you're paying by Amazon Pay. So many people are paying by Amazon Pay nowadays. We may as well make the most of it and get an additional 10% off as well. So, as well as Tonic, online, we also have Made to Surprise. Absolutely, we've got so much Made to Surprise. We have got papers, we have got die sets, so we've got terrific towers, we've got the super sliders, we've got the wonderful wipers as well. We've got dies and stamp sets, all from Sam Cowcott. I know she's watching. She's probably going to be covering her ears at the fact that we are reducing things, but you can use your stretch and save on these items. Now, the most exciting thing for me, let me just show you here, is the Geode paper pack is back in stock. Yes, I know it's sold out and everyone was so excited to get it back. You can be using your stretch and save if you pop this. So pop this, I believe it's £12.99. I may have to double check that. Pop this and another item you might want to pick up, a die set or something else. We've got stamp sets from Sam as well. We've got embossing folders. It's all there. Just make sure your basket reaches £20 or more and you can be then saving 10% by using that code. So look at this. This is why I love these. They're absolutely gorgeous. They have gold running through, actual foiled elements running through them. We've got the marbling. Can you see that? That's the silver on there. I apologise for the focus today. That will be sorted for next week. But you get the idea that that is just stunning, isn't it? Hopefully you can see. I love those. So we've got Made to Surprise there. We've got Tonic. We've got, I've shown you Phil Martin's Sentimentally Yours. We've got Paper Tree. I'll be demonstrating this as well. So from Paper Tree, we've got beautiful, beautiful papers. We've got the die cut collection here. I've got some gorgeous cardstocks that coordinate. We've got all of those collections new in this week, so you can grab those now using your stretch and save. Make sure you're popping in everything you've ever wanted because this is the best time to get the best deals. Then we've got Paper Boutique, beautiful Endless Love collection. This is brand new. So this one I'm kind of using in with the Paper Tree collection for a demonstration. Should we get to demonstration really quickly? Shall we bring that up? So, like I say, stretch and save. Let me just pop that on the screen for you so you can see what codes you need while I'm just getting all my demonstration pieces ready. I'm going to demonstrate first of all using the gorgeous Phil Martin Sentimentally Yours stamps. Okay, you can come back. I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of getting there. So, something else I didn't tell you as well, Creative Expressions. Have you seen that they have got their but I'll show you the spray box. This is going to send the focus crazy. So we've got the spray box here. This spray station is amazing. It can work in two different ways. Now it's quite large, which you need when you're spraying. You're protecting your surfaces. You can have it upright like this, or you can lay it flat. Not only do we have the box, I've got it here. Look, I've actually put it together, but the focus is just going to go absolutely crazy when I bring this in. But we've also got the inserts for it as well, so you can wipe them clean. It's a Mylar plastic. You can keep the box lasting as long as possible. It is an essential if you love your mixed media, if you love your sprays and your inks and things like that. Even if you like to use things like glitter, or if you like to use spray adhesive, use this box to keep everything in its place and not all over your craft desk. This is now in stock as well, only just in stock. Another item you can possibly be using your stretch and save for. Now I'm going to be using for this demonstration, I'm going to hope that focus settles for you. I do apologise. I'm going to be using the Because You Are Fabulous. Let me just read a few comments while I'm here, because I don't want to miss anybody. So yeah, there's so much that you could possibly want. So Angela Finch, yes, love that spray box. We all need one of those. I think it's a craft staple. Val Young, stretching means more of my favourite goodies. Absolutely, that's correct. Helene, hello. I know how to say your name, don't I? She says, I love Sam's stuff. We do love Sam's stuff. So you can now get it in the with the stretch and save codes as well. So many of you commenting. Thank you so much. I'm joining you from both Facebook, CraftWorld and YouTube. That's not both, that's 3. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody, and for commenting. We are going to pick some of you who are commenting to win some of these products, and it probably sounds like I'm going through an awful lot of items today. I am, because basically you can use stretch and save on about 99% of the items that are on CraftStash. I really cannot show you all of those items. I wish I could. So I'm just going to run through a few of the new ones instead. So, Because You Are Fabulous from Phil Martin from Sentimentally Yours, a beautiful stamp set, a large stamp set. So I'm just going to pop this onto my stamping block here, stamping platform. I use the Crafter's Companion one. I've actually got a few different ones. This is a nice large one for when I'm stamping. So if you want to do repeated stamping, but items like this are essentials. Saying that, while I'm just doing this, I'm going to tell you about a few more essentials. So we have our CraftStash Essentials. Have you been on the website? On craftstash.co.uk, you can actually go to the Essentials tab. And when you go there, you're going to find some items that are like your staples, so your tools and things like that. We have just got brand new in and only a couple left. There are blending foam blenders in the essentials. Now, essentially, what the essentials are super inexpensive tools that do the job. Okay, I'm just going to heat emboss this stamp. I'm going to use my embossing ink to go all over this cardstock here that I've got. So the essentials, we've got blending sponges, we've got things like all your stamping tools that you need. We've got sticky mats for your electronic cutting machines. I picked one up the other day and it was like it was more than half the price that I'd pay for an original one. Amazing value. So things like that you need to stock up on, and do that with your stretch and save. Go and have a browse, and if your basket isn't quite reaching the amount that you want it to reach, please do pop over to the essentials and have a look, see what's there. Okay, so let's stamp this. I did just move my cardstock a little bit when I was rubbing my anti-static bag over it. So I do the anti-static bag just to make sure that if I've got any greasy fingerprints on there, that they are removed, and also that when you get the static, the embossing powder can sometimes cling where you don't want it to. That just cleans everything off. You've got a nice clear surface to do your stamping onto, and that way we'll get a perfect result when we do our heat embossing. Okay, let's lift that up. I can just about see there that has stamped beautifully. Okay, I'm going to just use, I apologise Sam, I'm going to use a piece of this Geode paper to catch my embossing powder just because it's here. So I'm using a silver embossing powder. We have embossing powders on the website. We have embossing ink on the website. We have all of these different items. Cardstock, if you need cardstock, we have hundreds of different cardstock, different colours, different thicknesses, different papers. There we go. Because You Are Fabulous. Do you know what? This looks amazing even without, there's a tiny little bit in the centre, I'm just going to brush away. Even without embossing it, that looks amazing. I will hold that up to the front camera in a moment and allow you to see that properly. Okay, let's heat that up. Right, this is where the magic comes in. Excuse the heat gun, it's a bit noisy for just a moment, but you're going to see how amazing these new stamps are. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me over the heat gun, but hopefully you can. I'm going to keep talking anyway. So if you're just joining us, maybe you're on your lunch break, maybe you've just picked the children up from nursery for the afternoon. I know some children finish at lunchtime, don't they? Catch this. So thank you for joining us. Stick around. I've got hopefully 3 demonstrations to get through. I have got deals to tell you about. They are coming out of my ears today because it's Black Friday over on craftstash.co.uk. We're celebrating on CraftWorld with exclusive deals and offer codes. And if you want to ensure that you keep on top of these offer codes, if you want the early morning offer code in your email, in your inbox every day to ensure that you don't miss out on anything, please go on to craftstash.co.uk, scroll down to the bottom of the home page and you can sign up for the emails. It's usually 1 email a day, first thing in the morning, and all we do is we tell you about the deals, the offers that you can be catching on that day. So that's the best way to make sure you don't miss out, because of course social media doesn't kick in until a little bit later in the day. By then, sometimes some offers, some deals have already sold out. So just finishing heat embossing this. This looks amazing. How much do we love these stamps? These stamps can be part of your stretch and save. I've done all that talking. I hope you've heard some of it. There we go. Okay, let me just, whoops, drop my heat gun. I'm going to lift this up so the focus is going to go, woo, there we go. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? As a stamp on its own, amazing. I'm going to bring that back down again. And what I'm going to do, now I could leave it like that, but Phil has called these Colour Me Happy stamps. So to me, that means I need to colour these in. Of course I do. So I'm actually going to take, because I'm working on a dark cardstock, I'm going to take a white gel pen and I'm just going to pop into the centre of the words. Now a gel pen, because we've heat embossed, will kind of sit, it will settle into the, in between the embossing, into the letters there. We've got a nice bold letter to colour in. Now I went round, I've already done this by the way, you don't need to sit and watch me colour in all the letters, but I've gone round all of these letters already for you, and it took me maybe 10 minutes, I think. You could take colouring pencils, you could take different coloured gel pens if you wanted, and you could get those all coloured in. I have an example here already coloured in. So I've got the silver. This is a slightly different embossing powder. I wanted to show you 2 different examples. So I've got the shiny silver, the really metallic silver. This is from Wow Embossing Powders. We have Wow on the website. You can see the white shows up there when you hold it at the right angle. And then this one, did you catch was it last week? I think it was last week. So it's live. The weeks just fly. This week's been crazy. We had Pete Hughes's new items. Again, use them in your stretch and save. And we had embossing powders. Now I am absolutely in love with the silvery gold colour. And that's what this one is. So sometimes it's silver, sometimes it's gold. It's like a platinum. It really does change colour. But this is one where I've coloured all the white in. This is a really simple card that I'm putting together. But it's really effective because of that huge stamp that has all that detail into it. So I'm just putting I've got some foam tape on the reverse of this cardstock. I'm going to put that onto a silver that's going to echo the silver in the embossing there, and then onto a larger card base. Okay, this is an elegant card. I'd hope that Phil would be proud of this card. I know his cards are nice big square elegant ones. This one's got a bit of a masculine touch to it, but there, how simple is that? For an amazing card, you've got all of that embossing and that gorgeous sentiment. So we have got a couple of the new sentiments. So this one is Because You Are Fabulous, which I've just done this card with, and we've got You Are Just Amazing in one set. We've got Live Life in Full Colour and Create Your Own Destiny in another set. So they are the 2 options for you. These can be included in your stretch and save. For those of you who couldn't see because of the focus, there we go, there's that card. You can see when you tilt it, you've got the gorgeous heat embossing there. That is absolutely beautiful. I love those stamps. How quickly did that come together? Like I say, heat embossed, just added the gel pen, really, really quick and simple. Gel pen takes like 5-10 minutes just to go around all of the letters. Okay, so next we've had a look at Sam's Made to Surprise. This is one of the items you could potentially be putting in your basket. I want to show you, sorry Sam, you go down there. I've got so much around here. I want to show you this spray station now properly. Okay, come join me on my desk. So this is from Creative Expressions. This is the spray station. It will come flat packed for you. What you'll need to do is just follow the instructions. But here we go. I'm not a whiz at flat pack anything. I put this together without the instructions because I didn't look. I was in such a hurry to get this together that I didn't look, and I just put it together without realizing, and I did it. It's that simple. It really is. Simply fold everything inwards and you've got your box made, okay? But an additional item you can add to this, and I would definitely recommend this, are the extra inserts. So these are Mylar plastic, really good quality. You can additionally use these as blending sheets. If you love your ink blending, these would also work for that. But they are made to sit inside the spray station here, like so. So it all makes it wipe clean. Now you can have it like this, and you can have it so you've got the smaller area at the bottom, or you can turn it round and you can have it with the larger area at the bottom. It's entirely up to you. You've got the two options. That is another brand new item on CraftStash. You do realise every week we have hundreds of new items, and I'm not even exaggerating there. We have hundreds. So shall we move next to Paper Tree? So we've got Paper Boutique and Paper Tree, both beautiful packs of paper. Now the reason I'm showing you all of these different deals and offers is because we can stretch and save, and I don't want you to miss out on that offer. So your stretch and save is huge. If you're spending, let me pop this up for you so you can see. This is just so everybody can see the deals. There we go. So we've got spend over £20, you can save 10% using the code 20save10. Spend over 30, use the code 30, save 15. You're going to save over 15%. And you can spend over £40 and save a massive 30% using the code 40save30. Now, these offers are not going to hang around, okay? They are only going to be available until midnight tonight. So don't think about the weekend. We've got a new deal coming at the weekend. This is why I'm encouraging you to sign up to the CraftStash emails. It's really important because the new deal for the weekend is like blowing everything else this week out of the water. You're going to want to be in on that deal, but I can't tell you because it's top secret until tomorrow. Today we are concentrating on the stretch and save. So the more you're spending, the more you're stretching to, the more you are saving. You can tell your husband, I got that new whatever machine, I got the new paper kit, I got the new die set or die collection that I really wanted, and he might grumble, but you can say, but I got 30% off of it, and then I paid with Amazon Pay and I got an additional 10% off as well. And he'll, okay, that's fine, lovely, treat yourself. Of course you will. My husband would, hopefully. But no, it's, you know, if you've got those things that you've been budgeting for a while, this is the time to grab them now. Be really quick. We apologise. Our website has been so busy today. I think it's calmed down a little bit now, so jump on board and have a hunt. Paper Tree and Paper Boutique, beautiful collections. I've got a demonstration using these, but what we've got for you is gorgeous die cuts. Now, these die cuts are so easy to pop out, and they make really quick cards. Let me show you. Ooh, they're falling out because I have used. This is my own personal one. Okay, I have already started using these. Should I put these up the right way round for you? That'd probably be helpful, wouldn't it? We've got ducks, we've got kittens, we've got beautiful roses in here as well. We've got sentiments like it's time to celebrate your special day. Thank you for your friendship. There's so much in here. We've got sentiments here. Oh, let's just show you this one because I can see that's a different one. We've got gorgeous. Can you see that? They all pop out. If I show you the reverse, you see all the poppy out bits. Everything comes away. Let's put the kitten up the right way. I think I've got these all the wrong way round, haven't I? Let's do a flip. There we go. Different sheets in here, round ones as well. So we've got round and square and diamonds as well. We've got the beautiful panels here. Now, do you know what? These are going to make such quick cards for you. I'm going to do one in just a moment. We have got the gorgeous roses. The duck is adorable. So the duck's got like this bow around its collar, the ribbon around the collar. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Beautiful banners. You can see where I've been playing, where I've been putting together a demonstration for you, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I am in love with this. The quality is absolutely amazing. So the quality is amazing because they are 300 GSM. That's right, 300 GSM. That is phenomenal. And then we also have 200 GSM, the matching papers too. So let me just show you these because you can see them there. We've got beautiful spots, we've got florals, we've got foliage as well. They all coordinate beautifully with those. Now let's bring you down to my desk and let's do another quick demonstration for you. So I'm going to bring in two things. So the Paper Boutique, the Endless Love. This is a collection that is now live on CraftStash. You can put it in your basket. It is absolutely beautiful. If you love roses and you love like a vintage look, this is perfect for you. So pop that into your basket, but I would definitely suggest popping in the Cardstock Kit as well. So this cardstock collection, there's 24 sheets in here, and look at these beautiful colours. Okay, these are going to match absolutely perfectly. But what I found is actually, if I just lay the paper tree, the Country Cottage collection beside, look how well they work together. So I've actually taken, this is my little demonstration bag. All demonstrators will know, you have to have everything in little baggies. There we go. So I have taken the cardstock, the red cardstock from this collection, and I've mixed it with the die cut pieces from the Country Cottage. All of these are available. All of these can be part of your stretch and save. Now I am going to take, I said to you, didn't I, about the inserts for the box. I'm actually going to take one of these inserts and use them as a blending mat, which is something additional you can do with them if you want to. So I've taken an A4 sheet of cardstock and I've folded it in half, scored it in half, and then I've trimmed it down to make it into a square. I've then got all of these different die cut pieces, and what I'm going to do to really make these die cut pieces stand out is just add a little bit of ink around them. Not a lot. Distress inks. Go online, Distress inks, that's something you may need to stock up on. Use your stretch and save. Absolutely, the more you buy, the more you're saving. That's another item. There's so many that we can be shouting about. CraftStash.co.uk have thousands upon thousands of items, with hundreds being added every week. Okay, you are never going to be short of finding inspiration for new products and projects on there. So please make sure you join the email list, because you'll know about all the new brands coming to CraftStash as well when they launch, because very often our new brands will sell out very quickly. So I'm just going around some of these items here. So these die cut pieces, I've already picked and chosen them. Some of the pieces I've actually cut out. So this one was a I think it was a triangle or a square, and it was a square, and I've trimmed around the rose and cut that out. I've got beautiful kitten border there, just running a very small amount of pale brown ink around the edge. Now this ink would be tea dye, okay, if you're wondering, because it's a really nice subtle brown colour, and it will just help all of these elements pop and stand out. This sheet is a gingham, as you can see, a very pale pink and cream coloured gingham. It's just focusing there. So this again is going to work really well. I'm just going to give that a nice brown border. I'm working in circles here with my blending tool. There's some amazing blending sponges in the Essential range over on CraftStash. Make sure you grab them, because they are a big bag. Now, I asked for some and they said, well, that's fine, they're on the website. And I went over there and there's so few left. I need to check out my basket, but I'm a bit concerned actually, because when at the end of this show, when I go check out my basket with all my items, I'm a bit worried those blending sponges are going to be gone. So please, if you want them, grab them now. Just make sure you leave me at least one set. Do you want to win some of these goodies? I'm sure you do. So we've got Tonic. I am going to quickly demonstrate the new Tonic dies that we've got in. We've got Paper Tree and Paper Boutique. We've got Phil Martin's stamps as well. We've got his magazine, premium magazine, the kit that I showed you at the beginning. All of these items, you can be in with a chance of winning a bundle of them. 3 of you watching now, if you've commented, you are going to be in with that chance. So please make sure you're just commenting. You don't need to say anything specific. Just a hello. Just, you know, how are you? What are your favourite items? Have you purchased anything on CraftStash today? Let us know. Now I'm just doing some layering up here quickly, just before I put everything down, just to make sure that I know where things are going. Actually, actually I might put these corners. I don't have to do all 4 corners because they take up quite a large amount of my card. I've actually used this scallop panel here purely for the border, okay, because I love the border. If I wanted to, I could take a craft knife or a die, a circle die if you have one, lots of nesting dies on the website, and I would cut that out to use that another time. Okay, so I'm going to just pop this down with a wet glue. Things like glues, they are all available on the website as well. Everything I'm using, you can go over to CraftStash and find and get those amazing deals. So while I'm gluing these pieces down, don't forget, stretch and save. That's what we're all shouting about today. Wherever you're watching from, you can go over to craftstash.co.uk. You can put items in your basket, and trust me, there's no limit to how much you can spend on there. There's just so much. There's things for lettering, things for colouring, things for stamping, things for die cutting. Whatever your preferred craft, you can go over there, find your items, and then of course get the amounts off. Now the amounts are, if you're spending over £20, you're going to be able to get 10% off. Now that's a good deal in itself. So all you need to do for that is pop in the code 20save10. But if you're stretching to a little bit more and you're spending £30, you're going to get 15% off. So put in the code there, 30save15. You see where this is going? So if you find actually you've been putting quite a few things in your basket, or maybe it's a bigger item that you've been waiting to buy for a while, and you're spending over £40, put in the code 40save30. You're going to get 30% off of that item or those items. Okay, now, have you ever used Amazon Pay? It's really easy. If you do use that, if that is one of your preferred payments methods, and it is available on CraftStash, you can use Amazon Pay and get an additional 10% off as well. Okay, so you just can't lose, can you? So really, if you're doing all of that, you could be spending £40 or more and actually getting up to 40% off of your items. There's just a few exceptions for those. I'll quickly run through those for you. So that is the clearance items. You don't need any more money off of those. Trust me, they are huge savings over there anyway. Always check those out. That's my first port of call. They are also the Copics, they are the Tombos, and they are the Cricket as well. Okay, so any of those products are not included, but everything else is included in the stretch and save. Now, I've just glued that card together there really quickly. I'm going to have a quick hello on the on Facebook, on YouTube. I can come over to all of you, CraftWorld as well. So I've got you all here on my phone. So can you only use one code? So Rena, if you're putting £20 into your basket, you can use the 10% code, but then if you go and make an additional order that comes up to £30, you can use another code. So if it's separate orders, you can just use different codes. That's fine. Here's the card. I want to show you with the better focus there, so you can see that card. So just laid up with a bit of foam tape there, using those die cuts that all come in that paper tree and the paper boutique, the Endless Love cardstock in the back as well there. So that's another one of the new items, new to CraftStash this week, that you can be using your stretch and save with. Now next I'm going to be demonstrating the Tonic items as well. I've got so much to get through. Thank you for joining me. So Karen Price, hello. Barbara Paul, I'm not sure what you. I think I need to check back there. You said inks, not links on my message, so I'll check back that later. Suzanne Taylor, very pretty. Thank you very much. Michaela, thank you. So many of you commenting. I'll try come back to as many of you as I can afterwards. It's always so busy. We are live on YouTube, we are live on CraftWorld, and we are live on Facebook on the CraftStash page as well. But essentially this is CraftWorld Live. Have you joined CraftWorld yet? Those of you who are not watching through CraftWorld, have you joined it yet? Because it's completely free to sign up and it's amazing. We have some phenomenal people over there. So all of your favorite crafters who can craft and talk like myself, doing exclusive videos for you, exclusive demonstrations, projects. They're on there chatting in the forums. We had such a lovely message from somebody yesterday saying it's their favourite place to share. They feel like they have the confidence to share their projects. They always get fantastic feedback, and it is a growing community. So please make sure you pop over to craftworld.com. You'll be asked when you first go over there, if you've not been before, you will be asked to sign up or sign in. It's simply a case of putting in an email address for you so we can send you very occasional notifications, and then choosing a password, and you'll just use those details each time you sign in so you can set up your profile and things like that. You don't have to put a photo on if you don't want to, but we love to know who we're talking to. I'm over there every day, as are many of our expert celebrity crafters as well, so please come and join us over there. And you can absolutely watch these videos live on there as well, and you can watch them back later on too. So Tonic, now we have got the new bags. These are in stock. They are absolutely beautiful. So this one's like an exploding album. We've got the Verso Dyes as well, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate next for you as well. I'm actually going to keep this camera on because it's much easier for you to see. We have got all of the additional Verso pieces, so these can go inside of your items. That I'm just going to show you the hot air balloon in a minute, and you'll see what I mean by sitting inside. These are items that when you start putting 2, 3, 4 of them, your basket starts adding up, doesn't it? And you start thinking, oh, I hope hubby doesn't see, or I hope the wife doesn't see what the total is. You're hiding your screen a little bit. Pop in the code, the stretch and save codes that I'm giving you. I will give them to you again at the end. That is going to take that amount right down. But this deal is only lasting until midnight. Okay, so you want to make sure you're doing that today. Treat yourself as it's Friday. It's, of course, Black Friday, massive deals. We've had Black Friday week over the entire week. There's been amazing deals. Check back. The Facebook page is probably the best place to catch any deals that are still running. So many things have sold out. I've already made 2 cards. I'm whizzing through today. I'm going to do some die cutting now, but I'm going to do it face on so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to be using the Tonic. This is the hot air balloon. So the exact name for it, if you want to have a look online, is the Special Occasion Layer Frame Baby. Okay, and it's got the hot air balloon. Now this has multiple different dyes in it. So we have border dyes and we have various different ones, but they're all laid into each other. They're nesting as such. So I'm going to take the first dye. Now when I'm working on like a shadow box here, so I've got 3 different colours. Like so, all A5 at the moment. Now, you can trim this down or you can use that outer border later on to cut these all down to the same size. But what I do is I work on the centre and then I trim it to fit my card base afterwards. Okay, now I'm going to work on the lighter colour first and working back to the darker colour like this. And I would definitely get these arranged first before you work on this sort of card. So the outer die, the largest one that I'm going to use, I'm going to put into the middle of my pale cardstock. Now I've got some tape here and I'm just going to pop this down onto my base. Now I'm going to run that through. I've got a Big Shot Plus here, but you can run it through any A5 or bigger die cutting machine. You may have an electronic one, you may have a manual one. Have a look on CraftStash. We had, did you catch our mega machine sale? I forget all the names of all the different sales we've had this week. I believe that was on Monday. Check back. I'm not sure if those offers are still valid or even if the machines are still in stock. But if you're in the market for a new machine, we had fantastic offers on those. So just releasing this first of all for you. That is beautiful. Let me pop that against the darker blue so you can really see that border. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so that's the first layer. Now I'm going to take my next layer, which was the pale colour. I'm going to pop that behind and I'm going to use a pencil. Let me just put all my little pieces out the way. I'll hoover up later. I will hoover. I'm the only one that comes in here, so I have to hoover. I don't have a cleaner. So then I'm going to take the next layer of dye, and that's going to be this one here. So if you just see, you can take the next one off. Now this one will again cut into the cardstock and leave a beautiful aperture around the edge. But I'm going to line that up. So by taking a pencil, and I know you can't see what I'm doing, I'm just going to add with the pencil where whereabouts my frame sits. So I've just drawn, you can just see just a few little lines around there, and I'm going to use that pencil line and use this frame just to make sure that everything fits in the right place. Okay, so tack that back down, just making sure that's all sitting nicely. Where did I put those bits of tape? They're still on my die. Repositionable tape, that's something else you'll find at CraftStash. You know what? My whole craft desk, I now purchase everything at CraftStash because they do everything. Stretch and save is an offer that you can be using, and you can really be saving huge amounts. We do this maybe once a year because I think my boss gets a little bit, the savings are just absolutely crazy, so we'll say no more on that. She'll be having a large drink this evening. But you'll all be enjoying your craft items and knowing you got them at amazing prices. So I cut that layer out because I lined it up first of all. It fits beautifully in there. I think that might be upside down. Maybe. There we go. So now I need to do the third layer. They are beautiful dies. Thank you so much. Tonic dies are intricate but always cut beautifully. That's from Karen Price. Yes, they absolutely do. Always the price I can find. I'm gonna have to look back because I'm dipping into conversations here and I'm not sure what you're all saying. I'm going to take the next layer down. This is how these dies work. You can work in and create beautiful shadow box images. They are stunning. So I'm just using the next one there. Tape this one down. We will very soon, we will have the winners for you. Let me check the time. How are we doing for time? Oh yes, so in the next few minutes I will be announcing some winners for you. Okay, so we will have winners of all of the products that I am sending. We're going to mix together all the products and split the bundles. So we've got Paper Tree, we've got Tonic, we've got Phil Martin as well, we've got Creative Expressions. These are just a few select new items that I've picked to just show you a little bit of what's on CraftStash and a little bit of what you can be using your spend and save on. What about your Christmas items? So hopefully you can see that we have got the 3 different layers there. Did I put this one up the right way round? Yes, I did. There we go. So we've got the gorgeous clouds at the top. We've got the little baby footprints at the bottom. We've got the moon. We've got elements that hang down as well, the little stars that hang down. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of foam tape between those layers. Okay, I'm going to bring you down to my desk. It's a little bit messy now. I'll bring you down anyway. Come and have a look. Okay, excuse the mess. I'm a little bit craft desk proud. It has to be tidy, I have to say. So, if you can see there, we've got the 3 layers. A little bit of foam tape between each one. I won't do a huge amount. Because I'm not making a full card with this, because I have some winners to announce in a moment that I will get onto very quickly. And then that will be it. That will be all our deals. I've got an extra special competition to tell you about in a moment as well. Another one where almost everything I've mentioned today will be put into a massive bundle. It's called our Super Weekly Win. And that is over on CraftWorld. Now, I've already spoken to you about CraftWorld and about joining if you haven't done previously. But this is just an additional thing. Every week we have our Super Weekly Win, and it is a massive, massive bundle. You can be winning that, but you do need to be a CraftWorld member. Okay. So just taking the items off of there, the backing paper, and putting the last layer on the front there. I've got a couple of little pieces. Look how well those Tonic dies cut. So we've got the layers there between them. You can put additional foam between these layers if you want to. That as a beautiful frame. It's absolutely stunning. Imagine that on the front of your card. These are those Tonic dies. This is just one of them, and then there's still some extra dies on here that you can be using in the center of there if you want to. So there's so much you can do with these. And again, this is just one product. Okay, we've got Tonic, we've got Made to Surprise. We've got so much on CraftStash. I need to tell you about another thing as well. Now this is very close to my heart because I have followed this lady for a very, very long time. Have you spotted over on CraftStash, there's a new bundle and it says it's the Frugal Crafter Christmas Workshop bundle. Okay, have you seen that? Because the Frugal Crafter, aka Lindsay Wyrick, I always have to make sure I say her name correctly, from overseas, she is going to be joining us. Now, she is absolutely huge. She is the celebrity crafter of all celebrity crafters, and she is joining us especially for a workshop, a Christmas workshop, and you can be part of that if you want to. She's joining us live at 7 p.m. That's GMT. On the 9th, so the 9th of December. Oh, we're nearly in December. And she's going to be teaching things like Christmas cards, Christmas gift bags, a wreath, an MDF wreath as well. And you can be part of this exclusive workshop class. This is all for CraftWorld. If you want to join, what you need to do is you need to pop over to craftstash.co.uk. You can purchase the kit so that you have the same items as Lindsay has. And she will talk you through live creating these beautiful items. You will come away with at least 3 Christmas items. And you can then craft along with her. You can ask her questions live. She will answer them. You can have a chat with her. She will stay as long as you need to have a chat and get those crafty questions answered and create these beautiful products, okay? Or projects even. So make sure you check out, just type in Frugal in the search bar, craftstash.co.uk. You can see all the details there for the kit. Now the bundle price includes your workshop price as well. Okay, so you're getting all the items delivered to you, ready to craft, and you're paying for that workshop so you can join her. So make sure you check that out. She's also on CraftWorld as well. If you type in to the expert search, Frugal Crafter, you will find her there as well, and all the details are there. Now, I've told you about Stretch and Save one more time, just in case you've just joined us, because we usually start this at 1 o'clock. We have Stretch and Save happening over at craftstash.co.uk only for today. Okay, tomorrow this will be no more. So make sure you're putting those items in your basket today and you're saving today. Spending £20 or more, you can save 10% by using 20 save 10 at checkout. Spending over £30, you can save 15% off your order when you're using the code 30save15. And if you're spending over £40, you can save a whopping 30% off of your order, putting the code 40save30. Now, if you're paying with Amazon Pay, you're also going to get an additional 10% off if your order is over £30. So you're already going to be saving over 15%, 15 or more percent if you're spending over 30. To then get an additional 10% off, you're either going to be saving 25 or 40% off of your order there by using Amazon Pay. Like I say, that is only until tomorrow or tonight, midnight. That's it. That will be done. So, super weekly win I've just talked to you about over at craftworld.com. Please make sure you join that. All the items I've been showing you today, I'm sure there's more. I'm sure I'm missing some. They're all over the studio here. I've had great fun crafting and showing you things. So we've had Paper Tree and Paper Boutique as well. I've mixed both in this. We've had the Sentimentally Yours, the new stamps, the Colour Me Happy stamps. We've had new Tonic, where I've shown you how to put together this frame as well. We've got the Sentimentally Yours box kit. We've got lots of box kits online. All of these items can be part of that Stretch and Save, okay? There's only a very few select items that are excluded from that. So pop things in your basket, you'll soon find out. But absolutely, go ahead, spend away. Treat yourself for Christmas. It's nearly Christmas now, isn't it? Treat yourself for a late Thanksgiving if need be. But over on CraftWorld, you can find out much, much more. You can see many deals. Make sure you sign up to craftstash.co.uk for those emails as well. Now, do we want some winners? Yes, we do. So, these are the winners' names. We've got one from Facebook, one from YouTube, and one from CraftWorld. So, I always need to make sure I pronounce names, and you know that I am the worst for pronouncing names if I don't recognise them. So please bear with me if I don't say your name correctly. I apologise. I really do. So we have from Facebook, I believe this one. You're going to get a selection of these new products that I've been showing you. It's Nuala Christina Rees, I think, something like that. You know who you are if that's your name. Congratulations. From YouTube, we have Louise Noah, congratulations to you. And from CraftWorld, this will presumably be a handle, an @ sign. This, congratulations to the Quiet Crafter. Well done, all three of you. You are going to get a selection of goodies. Please message us on whichever platform you're on with your postal address, and we will get these goodies out to you. Now, if you want to win everything, a big bundle, our super weekly win, head over to CraftWorld now, craftworld.com. Never been over there before, you will need to pop in an email address and a password, but then you are good to go. There's so much over there. Have a browse, but make sure you enter the super weekly win, because all the things I've been showing you today are all included in the big win, that big competition. One winner will be chosen very soon, so make sure you enter that super quickly. Don't forget the stretch and save over on CraftWorld. I need to check all my little notes that are hanging around. I think I've mentioned everything. The only thing I need to say is pop over to craftstash.co.uk. Use your stretch and save. Make sure you use that before midnight tonight, but also make sure you're popping in your email to get the newsletters, because that's where you're going to get an extra special deal, okay? Tomorrow morning, I believe it's tomorrow morning, there's going to be an email coming through to anyone who has put their email address in there. I'm signed up already, but I know what the deal is, okay? It's amazing. You are not going to want to miss this. For the weekend, there is an offer code that you're going to want to get such low price craft items, okay? I'd squeal, but you won't know why I'm squealing, because it's so good and I can't tell you. You'll find out the weekend. Just make sure you're on craftstash.co.uk and you are signing up to the newsletters at the bottom of the home screen, and you'll find out tomorrow. You'll know what I am all like this about it. So we've had the most amazing Black Friday week. Thank you to everyone who's joined us and who's been spending your pennies on your favourite craft items. There's so many items over there. Go and check out. We've got hundreds of different brands. You're not going to believe. Thank you so much to all of you who have joined me today for the live, and congratulations to those 3 winners. We'll get your prizes out to you. I think that's everything. If you want to catch up on these videos, you can either go over to CraftWorld or you can go over to YouTube if you're not already there and watch again at any point. I will see you all again next week. We've got lives next week. Of course, my What's Hot on Tuesday. Did you catch this week's What's Hot? That was 40% off. I don't know what percentage we'll have off this week. It's always big. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's phenomenal. So I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, take care, everybody. Have a lovely weekend, and just enjoy spending and stretching and saving and spending and crafting. Take care.